I'm Andy, and I'm George, and this is Couscous. Welcome back to the Windmill Full of Corpses. Right. So, For I Am King. I love this band. I would say they are sitting in between metalcore and death metal, because their sound is not brutal enough to be deathcore, but they do not have clean vocals or catchy choruses necessarily. So I'm thinking metalcore, death metal. They have a female singer. Her name is Alma, and her sound is inversely proportional to her size. I actually saw one video with them. That was the most badass thing you can imagine. She had a Heinz tomato ketchup shirt. Now we know what they use for the blood in the execution. Because it's execution? Yes. And it's actually Heinz tomato ketchup? Yes. Right, so we've seen this band live opening for Dear Mother. They were great. Almost as great as Dear Mother. I've also seen them headlining. They were even greater there. Okay. I agree. No. Yo, chill! Yeah! It says die, right? Yes! Bro! I think I just did! Soul exits the body! You've been recommending this band to me quite consistently. Yes, I should have listened. Yes, but you didn't, because that's what you do. Of course that's what I do. You're my bro. We're not gonna listen to what you say. So what I should have done if I wanted you to listen to this band is just tell you they're kind of Yes. So how do you feel about this song? It was kind of right? Yes. And by I mean that's all the energy I have left to say because, as previously stated, soul exited the body. Assuming you had one. I got one just so it would exit this body during this song. Okay. So metalcore. What I like about metalcore is the romping grooves. Yes. They don't have any. They had just the breakdown, but aside from that, they're running. Yeah. They're pulling a Forrest Gump. Okay? Yeah. But I liked it. Like, I prefer rompy grooves to running pace, but a good song that uses a running pace, I know it's good when it makes me act like a bobblehead. A bobblehead? Yes, a bobblehead. Like when your head bubbles, those figurines are called bobbleheads because their head bubbles. Like our heads did in this song. Yeah. So, yes. I find out new terminology. Yes. Kinda high-pitched shrieky screams. Yeah, I love the shriekage. Yes. Sounds really psycho. Yes. And I think she's layering different pitches of shriekage as well. Yes. I love the word shriekage. Shriekage, yes. It's a technical term. The melody writing is insane. You mean on the lead guitars mainly? Not only, also on the riffs. The riffs do this thing where it's like a riff, but then it's kind of a melody. Mm-hmm. Like they have runs sneaked in between and they move up the fret to a point where it gets melodic, and they do this so seamlessly that I don't realize where the change came because I'm focused on the machine gunnage and the shriekage. And then all of a sudden, it dawns on me that the guitar is doing melodies. And last time I checked, it was a riff. The reason it dawned on you that the guitar was doing melodies is because they had a really long solo. This was before the solo. The solo was really long, and it went over a lot of changes, including a breakdown. Yes. So that was really nice, like keeping a solo over a breakdown. The solo was essentially Born of Osiris, but slower. Yeah, because the only way you're ever gonna do Born of Osiris is with a but slower attached. Yes. The only way to do Born of Osiris without it being slower is to be Born of Osiris. Yes. And they're not Born of Osiris. They're born of whoever they're born, and I'm not gonna make guesses about that. King? I mean, for they are king. For they are king. Yes. Which means they have to be born out of king too. Yes. But I think For I Am Born of King wouldn't make such a cool ring for a band name. Yes. That's also why the king's son, when he becomes a king, he doesn't just say, I'm the king's son. He says, I'm the king. Well, he only says, I'm the king if he's Joffrey from Game of Thrones. And, as his father told him, a good king does not have to say he is the king. Which tells me this band is not a good king. However, they're great at getting you the bobblehead. And I'll take that over kings any day. And then they did like orchestrage at the end. I have a thing with the suffix age today. That was almost Shadow of Intent stuff. But what was happening during the orchestra? No, it wasn't. Do you know, at the end of Barren and Breathless Macrocosm, how you have the mayhem going through the whole song and then at the end is just Okay, fair enough. It was the same thing, except they also had creepy clean guitars. And the creepy clean guitars were doing the same thing that a lot of the creepy lead guitars were doing, which is adding creepy tension to the consonant melody. Because there's nothing that will make a beautifully consonant melody more exciting than adding a bit of off tension to it. Yes. And that's what they did. And it's spectacular. And I love it. Are we done here? No. Shut up. So if you enjoyed this reaction, we really appreciate the likes and shares. And if you like some more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse is out.